and the bear was in my car, and I didn't want to leave the bear in the car, because that would have been bad.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he came in, and he's going to help make America healthy again.
You know, coke and heroin were my drugs of choice. A woman in a van in front of me hit a bear and killed it. Pulled over, and I picked up the bear and put him in the back of my van because I was going to skin the bear. I realized I couldn't go home. I had to go to the airport. I said, let's go put the bear in Central Park and we'll make it look like he got hit by a bike. The next day, it was like, it was on every television station.
And then they get the shot that night. They have a fever 103, and they go into seizures. 3 months later, their brain is gone. And yet they try to say they are Holocaust deniers. This is a Holocaust. What this is doing to our country. They're using this COVID quarantine to roll out 5G in all of our communities. 5G has nothing to do with making your life better. It's all about two things: data harvesting and surveillance. They're going to make it so that there is no more cash. They will be able to cut off your money and starve you to death if you do not comply with a vaccine mandate or with whatever. You cannot trust medical advice from medical professionals. That doesn't mean that you don't have a great doctor that you should listen to, but you need to take control of your own health care, and you need to question everything. I was at the bottom of my class. I started doing heroin. I went to the top of my class. Suddenly I could sit still, and I could read, and I could concentrate. I could listen to what people were saying, and things made sense to me. So, I was probably at some level medicating myself.
Also a sexual assault allegation from one of your former nannies. So I want to give you a chance to respond to that.
I've said this from the beginning. I am not a church boy. I am not running like that. I had a very, very rambunctious youth. I said in my announcement speech that I have so many skeletons in my closet that if they could all vote, I could run for king of the world. Well, I think the Wi-Fi radiation is a lot worse than people think it is, but I don't think.
How so?
Well, Wi-Fi radiation does all kinds of bad things, including causing cancer.
Wi-Fi radiation causes cancer?
From your cell phone. I mean, there's cell phone tumors. But cancer's not the worst thing. They also, it opens up, Wi-Fi radiation opens up your blood-brain barrier. And so all these toxins that are in your body can now go into your brain.
How does Wi-Fi radiation open up your blood-brain barrier?
Yeah, now you're going beyond my expertise. I think a lot of the problems we see in kids, and particularly boys, it's probably underappreciated that how much of that is coming from chemical exposures, including a lot of the sexual dysphoria that we're seeing. That these kids are being overwhelmed by a tsunami. I mean, they're swimming through a soup of toxic chemicals today, and many of those are endocrine disruptors. There's atrazine throughout our water supply. COVID-19, there's an argument that it is ethnically targeted. COVID-19 attacks certain races disproportionately. COVID-19 is targeted to attack Caucasians and and black people. The people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese.
You know, conspiracy theories are often the truth. And you know, what they call conspiracy theories are just things that challenge pharmaceutical paradigms and government orthodoxy.